Okay, so this is a prototype immersion chiller that we built with an ice machine in a immersed coiled tank from Extractor Depot, I believe. That's where we got it. Anyway, this is how it works. These are the lines. These are just stainless JIC lines that we adapted so that we can service the tank, pick the coil up out of the tank, hang it, and service the tank when we need to. Anyway, so this is a TXV that we actually robbed off the ice machine, and we put it right here to expand the gas, expand the liquid into a gas, into the evaporator. In hindsight, I wouldn't hang it off the wall like it is off that line set now, but actually put it right down on that port right there where it enters the coil. So, you know, this is a prototype, we're learning stuff. So that's one thing I would change. Of course, that's the suction line on the other side that goes back. This runs into the building from the line set here. It's just a typical air conditioner line set, properly sized for the, you know, in and output connections on the ice machine, which is outdoors in a little shelter. This is our extractor. We've got good old Vapor Hog here. This here is a flat plate heat exchanger that we're running a little homemade chiller. It's kind of a secondary condenser. It's actually the first condenser off the compressor, but it runs through this flat plate and then onto the tank. So where we recover it. So anyway, this is our Mark V home built, custom made unit. This is all based off a Grey Wolf's design, I guess you could say. We're actually running some hops oil right now. You can see it down there recovering. And we're recovering passive at the moment, 8 pounds there. And excuse the open source steel gauge, but we are running 8 pounds there. So, and you can see there's a little bit of frost on the tank here where it's coming out of the flat plate and into the tank. So, and this, of course, is all frosty from the refrigerant that's running through that coil. So anyway, I'll take you outside here and we'll go over the rest of it. Okay, so this is a cobble of wires and stuff, because this is, again, prototype, just rigged up. Basically, this is a controller here, just a fan controller. It operates, 110. Got it at the local HVAC parts store. It's got a sensor probe on it. We can set the temperature anywhere between, I think 20 degrees and 100 degrees. And that basically just controls the fan based on the temperature of this condenser here. So you can see it just kicked on. But pretty straightforward. This is just a pretty small compressor here. But what we did is defeated all the ice machine control electronics and basically just made it so we can turn the compressor on and the fan will kick on and off at the set temperature. So what we did was we just disconnected the TXV valve that basically made the old ice tray here. You can see it. Made the old ice tray cold and froze the water that was running over it, turned it into ice. We moved that from here inside the machine to the tank inside where I showed you at first there. So defeated quite a bit of the reversing valve and that kind of thing. I kind of wanted to try incorporating the reversing valve so that we could heat the tank as well as cool it, but it was just a little too complicated for this and this first go around. So we just wanted to make sure that it worked in principle before we started dicking around with a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyway, this was pretty easy to set up. Really, it's if you understand basic refrigerant theory, it's not that hard. And we're lucky enough to have a guy that has all the tools to properly charge the system and make sure it's operating at the right pressures, stuff like that. So anyway, that's it, and thanks for watching.